Commander Elena Vasquez stared at the tactical display, her jaw clenched as red warning lights bathed the bridge of the U.S. Retribution in crimson shadows. The Hegemony fleet had made a critical miscalculation, one that would cost them dearly. "Ma'am, incoming transmission from the Hegemony flagship," reported Lieutenant Torres from the communications station. "Put it through," Elena commanded, her voice steady despite the fury burning in her chest. The holographic projection flickered to life, revealing Admiral Kethvar, his reptilian features twisted into what passed for a smirk among his species. The Hegemony leader's scaled hide gleamed under the harsh lighting of his command deck, and his vertical pupils contracted as he focused on the human commander. "Commander Vasquez," he hissed, his voice carrying the typical arrogance that had made the Hegemony so despised across the galaxy. "Your pathetic little colony world has been pacified. 3 million humans gone in a matter of hours. Consider it a demonstration of our superior firepower." Elena's knuckles whitened as she gripped her command chair. New Geneva had been humanity's newest agricultural world, home to families seeking a peaceful life among the stars. Now it was nothing but radioactive ash. "You murdered civilians, Kethvar. Non-combatants. Children." Her words carried a weight that seemed to penetrate even the alien's scaled hide. The Hegemony admiral's laugh was a guttural rasp. "Weakness. Your species clings to such outdated concepts. In the galaxy's hierarchy, might determines right. Humans have forgotten their place. At the bottom." The transmission cut off, leaving the bridge in tense silence. Elena turned to her tactical officer, Commander Park. "Status report. Our fleet positioning is complete, ma'am. All ships are ready. The Hegemony has 17 dreadnoughts and 43 support vessels. They outnumber us 3-1. Elena nodded grimly. The Hegemony had always relied on overwhelming force, crushing weaker species through sheer numbers and brutal efficiency. They had conquered dozens of worlds this way, each victory reinforcing their belief in their own superiority. But they had never faced humanity when truly provoked. "Open a channel to all ships," Elena ordered. "This is Commander Vasquez to all vessels. Today, we remind the galaxy why Earth's children carry iron in their blood and steel in their souls. New Geneva's dead cry out for justice. We answer that call." The response was immediate, a thunderous roar of agreement echoing across the fleet's communication channels. Elena smiled coldly. The Hegemony had made one fatal error in their calculations. They had assumed human restraint was weakness. "All ships, engage quantum tunneling drives. Initiate Project Lazarus." The space around the human fleet began to shimmer as reality itself bent to their will. The Hegemony had superior numbers, but humanity had spent the last century developing technology that turned physics into a weapon. While other species had focused on building bigger guns, humans had learned to rewrite the fundamental laws of the universe. Kethvar's confident expression faltered as sensor readings flooded his tactical display. The human ships weren't just moving, they were phasing in and out of normal spacetime, appearing and disappearing like phantoms. "Impossible," he snarled. "No species has mastered quantum warfare to this degree." The first human ship materialized directly inside the Hegemony formation, its weapons already charging. The UES Newton's quantum torpedo tubes glowed with barely contained energy as antimatter warheads began their deadly dance through folded space. "All ships, fire at will," Elena commanded. What followed wasn't a battle, it was a demonstration. Human vessels phased through Hegemony shields like they didn't exist, delivering precision strikes to critical systems. The aliens' overwhelming numbers meant nothing when their enemies could appear anywhere, anytime. Within minutes, half the Hegemony fleet was crippled or destroyed. Kethvar's flagship, once mighty and imposing, drifted powerless as its fusion reactors went critical. Elena opened a final channel to the surviving Hegemony ships. "You wanted to teach humanity about hierarchy, Admiral. Consider this lesson learned. Spread the word across the galaxy. Earth protects her own. Provoke us again, and we'll show you what real apex predators look like." The remaining alien vessels fled into hyperspace, carrying news of humanity's terrible awakening. The galaxy would remember this day, the day they learned that some species were better left undisturbed.